Hello, friends, and welcome back. We are starting our reading practice today with some nonsense words. So, Miss Sunshine is going to show you the nonsense words that we're working on, and then we're going to go through this top line of words all together. So, follow my cursor with your eyes. Are you ready? Let's read this first one together as a choral read. Lug, rab. Now this one, reg, mit, deaf. Okay, friends, I've got my timer ready. You have 1 minute to read as many of these nonsense words as you can. Get ready, get set, go. Right, now you're going to pause the video so that you can go back and count how many nonsense words you were able to do in those 60 seconds. Keep track of the score once you have all the counting done. Moving on to our book. The title of this book, oh, you know what, moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and aunties and uncles, you're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. Title of this book is How I Clean My Room. Now, the first thing we want to take a look at is what's called the table of contents. The table of contents is at the beginning of a book, and it shows us the different parts that we will find in a book. So, the first part of this book is called Cleanup Time, and we find the beginning of cleanup time on page 4 of this book. If I wondered where I would find cleaning up clothes, what page would that be on? Good, page 6. So let's begin. We're going to do this as an echo read, which means Miss Sunshine will read a word or read a sentence or a page first, and then you will echo read that page or sentence back to me. So first section we already read that starts on page 4 is cleanup time. It's my turn first. My room is a mess. Now your turn. I need to clean up. Cleaning up clothes. First, I pick up my clothes. Now, in this sentence on page 6, do you see the comma? Do you remember how we read a comma in a sentence? We do a little pause after the word that has the comma. So I would say first, pause, I pick up my clothes. Good. Let's read page 7. My turn first. I put dirty clothes in the hamper. And do you notice the text feature on the word hamper? Very good. Our author has used bold text as a text feature to make our eyes notice that word, to make it stand out. I hang up clean clothes. Next, I pick up my toys. Oh, wait, but we've got to remember that there is a part at the very top, cleaning up toys. So let's read that part first. You go. And now this sentence. We'll read this one as a choral read since I already read it once. Next, I pick up my toys. I put games in their boxes. I put books on the shelf. Stuffed animals go in a basket. Then oh wait, I did it again. Let's start at the top. Making my bed. Then I make my bed. Now your turn. I smooth the sheets and blankets. And which word is in the bold text feature? Good, the word smooth. I put pillows on top. Dusting and vacuuming. Now you. Finally, I dust the shelves. And what word stands out? Dust. Good. I vacuum the carpet. Vacuum in that sentence, huh? That's how I cleaned my room. Your turn. How would you do it? And did you notice the punctuation mark at the end of the sentence on page 19? Remember, when we have a question sentence, we end with a question mark. So take a look at page 20. If you want to pause the video, you could easily do this activity. I really like this activity. Miss Sunshine is going to read to you what this activity is if you are interested in doing it. Write a story. Pretend that you are responsible for cleaning up your room this afternoon. On a separate sheet of paper, write a story about the steps that you would take to do this job. Use at least 3 of the words shown on the opposite page to write your story. So here are the words on page 21. We have the story word list. And I love this because these are words we see a lot in different instructional writing. So when an author wants to inform us about how to do something, like the process and the steps we need to take, they may start with the word first. Then they would say next, and then they might use the word then, and then they might say last. You may decide to use the word before, after, and finally. Take a look at these fun facts on page 22. We are going to choral read these fun facts because I think maybe taking on the project of cleaning your room today, again, grown-ups, you're welcome, maybe this would be a good project for today. Let's read this first bullet point. Do you see that dot right there? That is called a bullet point. So again, we're going to read this all together as a choral read. The easiest way to keep your room clean is to spend a few minutes picking up every day. Oh, that's very good advice. Now let's take a look at the second bullet point. You see the dot? That's our bullet point all together. Lots of kids share a room with a brother or a sister. 2 people in one room means there is someone to help you clean. Final bullet point, here we go. You can make cleaning your room fun. Try listening to music while you work, or time yourself. Try to beat your record the next time you have to clean your room. I love it. Now this page on page 23 is our glossary. A glossary is found at the end of instructional or informative writing. This glossary contains all the words Miss Sunshine pointed out to you as we read that were in the text feature, bold text, because the author wasn't sure if you had ever read those words before or if you knew what they meant. So in our glossary are all those words along with the definition or what those words mean. So you can go back and review them so that the next time you come across that word, you'll know exactly how to read it. I hope you had fun reading about how to clean a room. And listen, friends, if you want to score some serious points with the grown-ups in your life, maybe today is a good day to take on the project of cleaning your room. You can go back and look at how this little girl cleaned her room and follow her example because it's a good one.